Hi guys, welcome back. A package arrived for me. Today it's the 1st of March and I'm one of the first customers to receive the Enhance Auto Sexy Dash. I've already removed the plastic protective film. This is the unit that we're gonna be installing today. And I'm gonna walk you through it. So, as most of you might know, the Sexy Commander always used to live down here in the back of the vehicle. You would undo this plug this wiring harness in between, and on this end connector here you'd connect the Sexy Commander. But with this Sexy Dash, even on a Legacy Model 3, so a 2019 with the chrome grips and the old style interior, you now have to install it all the way over here. And in order to install it, you have to plug it into the MCU directly. So for that you need to undo the plastic plugs that hold in the dashboard, the undercover. Then you can gently try to remove it. It will just pop out. As you can see, there we go. I've already unplugged the light and the speaker. And this is the new wiring harness that comes with the kit. You plug it directly into the MCU. Let me get that on camera for you. And you plug it not in the first connector, but in between the second connector, which is all the way up here. Well, that gives you the plug for the Commander, but also this white little cable. In this white little cable, you'll plug this longer cable with this white clip and a USB-C. And the USB-C goes into the Commander. So now all we have to do is run the wire behind the dashboard. So this is the position that I chose to have the screen. And normally you have to run the power cable from the Commander underneath the strip in the dashboard to the device. And the way the Enhance guys advise it is to disassemble this little strip here, run the wire and have it stick out through the front. But I don't want to see the cable. So what I've done is I've gotten the drill. Let's see if you can see it here. I've drilled a tiny little hole through the back, so the cable is not visible when you're sitting in the car. And then run the wire all the way through the bottom here. And then past this strip and out that side. And let me show you from the other side. So the cable runs underneath the trim, comes out here, you remove this little piece of trim, you grab the white little head, you stick it through here so that it gets to reach the Commander. So with the cable in, I went ahead and marked exactly where I want to have the screen sit on the dash. So now all that has to be done is use the cleaning wipes provided in the kit. See, these, the wet wipes to decrease the surface, and then we can stick it on. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do this one-handed. So let's line it up. This corner, this corner. Line it up very nicely with the lines. And then push it in. Be sure to really press it down hard. Then you can feed the little power supply through the bottom, like this. And then you can take the screen. It's a MagSafe connection, so you just stick it on there. As you can see, it can rotate a bit on the holder. So off camera I inserted the cable. I needed 2 hands for that. It was a bit fiddly. But yeah, you can just install the dash. From the driver's position it will look something like this, just like a regular dashboard. And with the scroll wheel on the steering wheel, if you scroll it twice, you can toggle between the different displays. And each display is fully configurable. It has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integrated, which you see loading all the time. It automatically cues the music, and you can control the music through the screen as well. So this is the screen installed. If you use the right scroll wheel, you can toggle through the different menus. So if you scroll it a few scrolls, it will switch around the presets. And if you scroll it once or twice, you can toggle through the items on the screen. And you can set whatever you wish here. The screen will also show when you put your indicator on. When you press the brake pedal, it will show the rear brake light. But I'm not sure how I get this blind spot detection off. That's something I still have to figure out. I guess that's what these red things on the side of the screen are. So that's the new screen installed. I'm going to play around with it for the next few days. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.